Hello and welcome to another video from Sportive Cyclist. My name is Monty, and in this video I am going to talk about the key differences between the Garmin Edge 1030 and the brand new Edge 1030 Plus. My aim is to get through this super quick because no one's got time for a 20-minute video going into all the minutiae about a bike GPS device. It will not have escaped your notice that I am not showing you physical versions of the Edge 1030 or the 1030 Plus. That is primarily because I do not own either of those devices. This video is intended to act as a reference point for when I get round to buying one. I'm publishing on the channel just in case you are also looking for a bit of this information and you'd like it delivered in one handy short video. And if you're going to complain about that, you can eat my chuddies. Onward. That all said, I do own a number of Garmin Edge devices, including a 520 and a knackered 510. I've also got a Wahoo Element Bolt, and Brighton sent me a Rider 450 for review on this YouTube channel and on my blog. So this video is not coming from a qualified tech reviewer, instead is very much from the perspective of an enthusiastic road cyclist. My main priority from a bike computer is getting one that is reliable, is easy to use, and has a few extra whiz-bang features that are going to make my riding more interesting. Okay, let's get into it. So, which is the new one? Well, I've already said it. It's the 1030 Plus. It came out in the middle of June 2020, and it replaces the Edge 1030. Now, the 1030 was launched, I think, in August 2017, which is, wow, nearly 3 years old. It's still getting software updates from Garmin, which adds new features all the time, so it is very much still in their lineup. A perusal of the website here at Garmin shows that the Edge 1030 Plus and the Edge 1030 are still very much on offer. So what is the first key difference? Well, the first one is colour. So you can see that the case is all black, sides, other side. Is it going to show the back? Here's the back here. Whereas the Edge 1030 without the Plus has this white element to the case here, which you can see is showed in all of these photos. Next key difference, the 1030 Plus purports to last longer than the 1030 in terms of battery life. Actually, it's Garmin that purports it. They claim that it has 24 hours of battery life with GPS, connected features and paired sensors. If you go for a less intensive setup, then it will last for 48 hours. I must admit, the last time that I did a 24-hour event on the bike whilst being tracked by my family all gathered around my coal-powered laptop was never. But nice to know I could record a 24-hour ride if I wanted to. Worry not, Garmin charge power pack fans. Both the 1030 and the 1030 Plus will work with this device here. And in fact, there you can see it with the old 1030. One imagines the 1030 Plus will just slot in on top. Next, so the 1030 Plus has increased onboard data storage, whilst the 1030 Sans Plus had 16 gigabytes. The 1030 Plus has 32 gigabytes. Whatever, I just bought a new desktop PC with a terabyte hard disk. I'm now about to attach that to my bike handlebars. Wait. Back in the room. With the onboard storage increased, nay doubled, Garmin has eschewed the micro SD port which is on the 1030. Said according to the Garmin website, both devices can still save 200 routes, 100 courses and up to 200 hours of history. So it's not as if the 1030 Plus can store more stuff. You can store the same amount of stuff but not fiddle around with SD cards. Moving on. The 1030 Plus has all the software features that you need and many more that you do not. There aren't enough words available in the known universe to describe all of the features on the existing 1030, never mind the new ones that have been launched on the 1030 Plus. A raft of them came to the 1030 via a big software update last year, and if you line them all up end to end, then they will reach Uranus. The 1030 Plus has a bunch of new ones. Some, like the new streamlined setup process Fandango, will come to the Edge 1030 later in the year. Others, well, who knows? Anyway, many of these software features have names like Trail Forks and Forksight, which sound a bit mountain bikey to me. So as a road cyclist, let's crack on. So let's quickly summarise some of the key features that stay the same between the two devices. Firstly, screen, 3.5 inches in size, still touchscreen on both the 1030 and the 1030 Plus. And it's the larger screen that's probably the main thing that pushes you towards a 1030 or a Plus over, say, the Edge 830. They all share the same on-device navigation features, the 1030 and the 1030 Plus, just have a bit more screen real estate for you to use them. Both the 1030 and the 1030 Plus are the same size. For the measurement fans amongst you, that's 58mm wide, 114mm high and 19mm in depth. I was going to jokingly make a big deal about the increase in weight. The Garmin website shows that the 1030 Plus comes in at a stonking 124 grams, whilst the older 1030 comes in at 123 grams. Then I remembered that joke about road cyclists being weight weenies is a bit old casket. So to all intents and purposes, the 1030 and the 1030 Plus weigh the same. 1 gram is not going to make the difference between you and whatever. Price. I got through this whole video without looking at the price difference. I assumed, I don't know, maybe $50, 50 quid, $100, £100, choose your favourite currency. It is nowhere near that. On the Garmin website here in the UK, the difference is just £20. Now, let's see if I can get the Garmin site to play nice and show me the US dollar difference. Answer, I can, and it shows the device is at the same price. That said, just looking at the likes of Amazon and Wiggle, the original 1030 is available for less than the list price. In fact, about $100 less. So for the time being, whilst the stocks of the new 1030 Plus are more limited, I would anticipate that there is going to be more of a differential between the two, probably £90, $100, I don't know. You do the searching on Tinternet. For all that, if I'm in the market for spending this sort of money on a bike computer, I think I'd be buying the newer 1030 Plus. Also, I prefer the colour. So let's recap then. Key differences: the colour of the case. The battery life on the Plus is longer than the 1030. The 1030 Plus has double the storage capacity but seems to be able to store the same amount of stuff. And the 1030 Plus has a few new software features, and we all love software features. Key things remaining the same: size, touchscreen, navigation features, pretty much everything. It all comes down to the colour and whether or not you're prepared to pay a little bit more for that. So, have you made your mind up? I, for one, have not, but if you have, then there are links for you to check out in the description below. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please do hit subscribe. I've been Monty, this is Sportive Cyclist, the mammal channel, and I will see you in the next video.